you. Oh my god, it's been a long time since I sat down like this and talked to the camera. Feels a little nerve-wracking. I'm a little nervous. I did upload a video in the beginning of the year with just a little voiceover and a little glimpse of what I've been up to this new year, which has mostly just been trying to create some stillness and a slow start of the new year, because we have a tendency to set many goals and to rush into a new year, and I just really needed to back off a little bit and take it easy. But now I'm 27 weeks pregnant, so extreme nesting mode has started, have been activated, I feel like. So what I wanted to do in this video was basically just film my extreme decluttering slash nesting. I've been watching a lot of videos lately of people nesting, and I get overwhelmed and inspired at the same time. I feel like the camera was really like low, but yeah. I have a lot of lists on my phone with things I want to do before the baby arrives, things I want to do in our nursery, things I want to do in the house, items I need, food to prep. I have a lot of different lists, but I just wanted to start with a general decluttering in the house, because we have done some house changes lately, which has allowed me to get more space and to just really get in the declutter zone. And I never moved into an empty house since we just moved in and rented this house from my father-in-law for 2 years before buying it. So still after 2-3 years, I keep finding things that I don't know what is. So in later videos I will dive more into the certain lists, but yeah, I hope that you will like it and that it can motivate you to start. I just want to put a little disclaimer before starting that I did not do all of this in one day, and that I haven't had the energy to do this before I got absence or leave. So usually I work full-time, but it's just not possible for me and my health right now. So all of these things I'm doing the days where I get a little bit more energy, which is not every day and it's not always for a long time. So just know that if if you're pregnant as well and don't have the energy to do all this, don't you worry. I don't have most days, but this is filmed in the course of a couple of weeks and I just wanted to share it, and I hope you like it. Let's begin. I showed you this room that we redid because of the water damage, and it's a little silly to use this as an office now because it's the biggest bedroom, but since we're having children now, we want to gather everyone upstairs where we have the biggest bathroom and 3 bedrooms. So we're just doing it like that, even though she's going to sleep with us in the beginning, so we could move later, but we don't really want to do that after she arrives and move the bed everywhere and everywhere back and forth and things like that. So this is where he has his computer now, and we made a little office nook for me because I do have home office a lot, but I don't really use it, and we decided, oh, maybe I will start to use it now. But we have an issue because, first of all, he claims this isn't going to be a man cave, but he wants to move the leather couch from upstairs and downstairs. So if you want a leather couch on your little office gaming room, you can't claim it's not a man cave. You can't go in there, sorry. There's things there. Yeah, the thing there. Anyway, since I don't use it anyway, he can do whatever he wants to with this room, and I can give it to my mom. So I need to sort that out, and I'm going to sort it out now and explain to you why this is an issue. This thing is going upstairs where my desk was, because I think it's very big. It's a lot of things here. I don't think it really fits here. So we wanted to move it upstairs, and there's not much things in it. It's just this straw and this. So it's very big. So, it's very heavy, but we're going to get help to move it upstairs because okay, now I have a lot of thoughts in my head at the same time. This couch, my husband wants upstairs because we're going to inherited. We're going to get my mother-in-law's couch because she's getting a new one, and that's a little bigger. So this one he wants to go upstairs. Just showing you around. Very interesting. To this living room here. And here's the leather couch that he wants to try to fit one of the parts in that room. For me, I don't understand why we need 3 couches in the house. And I've taken all of my father-in-law's stuff in the corner there. So yeah, I don't really understand. We'll see. I want this to be a playroom in the future. Then that furniture there we want to put here, and then I need to sort out these things because that was on my desk. This is the guest room where I evacuate when my husband snores because I wake up from everything and I need my big pillow. And then we had a water damage in this bathroom, very messy bathroom now. I was scared of the oven. So we have a discussion with the insurance company because they just want to cover the exchange of that one here, but that's not really possible to just exchange that one. So we need to exchange the entire thing here. So since that probably needs to happen soon, I don't want a lot of things here. Now this is just something to get the water out. So I want to tidy in that one and that one. And this, I love this makeup table. I've had it for over 10 years, but I never sit and do my makeup here. It's just a place where I place a lot of stuff. So I also gave this to my mom. I'm very proud of this furniture. This was the first one I bought with my own money. So I don't want to get rid of it. I love it. It could be in the guest room. But yeah, my mom's going to borrow it because she loves it too. So while my husband thinks about all the couch stuff, I'm just going room by room and decluttering. And we're having a changing table that's going to be here. So I'm just going to get that out of the way, declutter. So yeah, that's the plan for now. So the couch switch that was supposed to happen but didn't happen. We removed my desk and my husband wanted the couch here. So this is officially a bachelor pad. The dog gets to come in here. I still have my planting thing, so yeah, this is his room now. So now this is kind of the middle dumping ground. So this was in the bathroom. My husband got removed a lot of the things from my father-in-law into the shed, because if you don't know, he used to live here and we bought this house last year, but we've been living here for 2 years. And now I just had enough, because even though he's living far away, it's a little frustrating to kind of move other people's things from one room to the other all the time, and harder to get things done and organized. I feel like it's very weird to have just the 2-seaters there, but I think we'll just take this problem up again, the issue up again, when we actually are moving the couch downstairs up here and getting a new one downstairs. And I got to borrow this from my mom, which was a lot better than the glass table. And yeah, basically here's the little dumping ground in the meanwhile. And it was good to clean the bathroom, good to clean our bedroom, and now I've started here. We're getting help tomorrow with taking this upstairs. I need to just empty out the drawers now, and I'm just going to go through them later. Yeah. At this point, it's basically just moving clutter from one room to another. The only room in the house that feels okay is the laundry room, because I deep decluttered it like I never done before. I've gone through everything and everything feels so tidy, and I've thrown out a lot, given away a lot of things. So that feels good and organized. So I'm trying to live on that. Okay, so finally organized the bathroom and cleaned it. I've been back and forth a lot with the two furnitures. I kept this for now. Gave the makeup table to my mom. So here's the changing table for the baby is gonna be. It feels a lot better and more organized, ready to use. So yeah, happy about that. For now it's just moving things from one room to another, trying to figure it out as we go. But yeah, system is good. I have my water glass because I'm currently working here, but my mom didn't want this anymore, so I thought, why not have it here, so I have some room for my knitting stuff and things like that, because it's way too heavy to move up here, the big furniture we had downstairs, and my mom have the table, so she's getting that. So I'm just trying to organize a little bit. It's not long since I organized in there, but maybe see a little bit again. So yeah, now I'm gonna have an ice cream break. If I show up, will you show me around town? If I make you laugh, will you give me some time? 'Cause I know. Then it's this one. Where to start? Okay, so I'm in the nursery just to see if there's something that I can get out of here. And I wanted to show you all of the things that my mother-in-law bought on vacation. This is 2 years old. Chipmunk, George, with matching shirt. Snoopy. Another set from a speaker. And then this one. Very cute. Then I'm just collecting a couple of things that also are from just a little bigger bed that can go down to the kitchen. I look so pregnant in my face, if that makes sense right now. But I also ate like 3 bowls of ice cream today, so, and I'm sick. Oh, this is also a furniture speaker. And these are borrowed from a friend, so I can keep that in our room. This is a baby blazer borrowed from my sister. Needs a wash, and can put it in the kitchen, but I don't know. My goal is to breastfeed. So we'll see. And this is actually everything that I have in size 50, so I need to buy something more. But my friend said I could get something from her, so maybe wait. But I'm starting to stress a little bit about that actually, because yeah, I need something more soon, so we'll see. Everything here is in size 56 except from that pile, so yeah, that's just crazy. That's a lot. She's probably not gonna use that much. That's crazy. Blankets. The biggest purchase that we had that is new. I think the only thing that is new except from some clothes, because this we are borrowing. That one I bought secondhand, and my sister said I could borrow that because it was colors secondhand. But yeah, this sleep carrier, it's safer to fall asleep in that one apparently, so I'm very happy about that. My husband really liked this color, and I also think it's cute, so that one we bought. And I needed to show you, so I want to hang that up in our room. That's so cute. Also I bought this one, but I don't know, we don't have a bed yet, so I'm not hanging up anything before we have a bed, so I know where I can hang pictures and stuff like that. I know it's crazy, but I'm already in a book club for the baby. So I got so many cute books. I was in one that got put on pause when I miscarried, and then a new one now because I really wanted those as a welcome gift. So this is one that I got right now. It's a Norwegian singing and storybook. This one, tummy time, playtime, yeah, songbooks, things like that. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that till we know where to put this, so we won't collect that much dust. And then this, and I'm gonna write her name. I don't know what kind of furniture I would like, so I think I just have to put some things out of here that doesn't need to be here, like put this together, things like that. And it's finally time to attempt this one. You know what, that's not that bad. Oh my god, now I feel a little ungrateful because we had this we've had this in the box since Christmas, and now it's February, because we wanted to wait to build it a little closer, because it was supposed to be very hard to build, but it looks pretty much finished. It's just the top and the bathtub. So that was relieving. So now we can build this, finish it, and put it in the upstairs bathroom. I can remove that. I just gathered everything here, and everything nursing related I put in a room. The little bedside crib I put in a room just so Copper can start to see it in there. And try to just empty out things, and when I finish here I can use it as a little, I can put some toy things here throughout a couple of months that are left, so Copper can get used to that as well, because I don't want him to just get a lot of no in the beginning when he's suddenly introduced to so many new things. So I'll just put this here, and yeah, in our room I put a little bedside crib and put some nursing things here. Oh my god, I can't wait to start to fill it with things, and I'm so happy with that. I don't know, I think it makes more sense to have this upstairs in a bigger bathroom, and it's very heavy, so we don't want to put it downstairs now. Now we have a changing table in the upstairs bathroom, downstairs bathroom, and in our bedroom, so I think we will be fine. Very cute. Got it for Christmas from my mother-in-law and her partner. Cute. And we can just use it later as a dresser in a room or something like that. Yeah, this fits a lot of things. Nice. I don't know if we need this in our room since our bathroom is just right in the next room here almost, but someone tipped me about it, so we'll see. But we'll see how much I actually end up sleeping in this room when my husband have night shifts and stuff. One of us will probably use the guest room a little bit as well, but I have my breast pump and just some nursing things here, nursing pillows, and we'll see what actually ends up staying here. And a changing mat. These are just both used for $30. So, but it was a little inconvenient here, and the freaking animal here, which is not mine, spoiler alert, will be a hassle. Safety hazard, actually. So I think we're it will definitely not be there. But yeah, starting to just introduce things where they're supposed to be and try to find out what works for us. We'll find that out when she actually arrives. Just for this though, and it's not going to be here, it's going to be closer to us. So of course I bought this used. I don't know if this is something we should have spent more money on or bought new, or it looks fine. My sister really liked this type, so that's why I chose that one. So yeah, but I really want the kind of bed that can extend to 3 different sizes, so she can have till she's 2-3 years old or even more. But it's so expensive, and she's going to sleep here in the beginning, so we might not need to buy that yet. But I would like to have a bed ready soon, and someone said I could get one from them, but it's not the color that I want and not the kind I want. I would like to extend it and not think about it for a couple of years, but I'm not going to be so superficial about colors that I buy new expensive things when I can get them secondhand. Okay, I'm not going to talk too much because my voice is still raspy. I do have a cold, and I don't know, my face just looks so pregnant and sick. But I felt like I just had to explain a little bit because I did a little bit in the beginning, but the reason for us starting to arrange all the things upstairs with the couch and taking that down and removing my desk and everything was because we were supposed to get my mother-in-law's old couch because she wanted to switch out that one. It didn't end up being the way they wanted it to be, so it's sat on pause, on hold. And that's okay. but in order for us to get that couch, that would mean we needed to take this couch away, either remove it or just put it upstairs, which we have talked about. We could have it upstairs if that's going to be a playroom. It's okay to have a couch there, at least when we still have it. We wouldn't buy a couch specifically just to have there because it's not a room that we use too much, and we don't know how it's actually gonna be when the baby arrives. But so that's why we needed to switch around the black couch, the leather couch that we had in our old apartment. We haven't used it in 3 years, but my husband likes it because you can take out and like take your legs out and stuff, extend it out. So I said, okay, I don't use my desk anyway, let's just put it down in your new gaming room or in that new room. It didn't fit because it fitted 3-seaters but not the 2-seaters. I mean, it has come in handy because Copper loves to be in there with them, but I don't think he's ever gonna sit in that couch. So now the 2-seaters are up there and it looks a little silly, and I've hidden the rest of my father-in-law's stuff behind the couch, and now we needed to find a place for that because Copper steals things sometimes. So we just have to be so careful with these things. And then I'm like, oh, it's not a big deal, except for when we start to do things like that, because it feels very limited when we have to move other people's things around and be careful with that and don't really have space for it. Trying to renovate or make some changes. So he put those things in the shed, started to open up there, which made me motivated to just move things around. So this was kind of unnecessary, but necessary at the same time. It feels good, but it wasn't necessary to move that couch. It wasn't necessary to get my desk out. And we wanted to put the brown dresser from downstairs up, but it was so heavy. So we thought this is a very big furniture that we actually used in our little dining area in our old apartment, because we had a matching table and my mom got that table. So we thought maybe she wants that, since we're not really, everything we use that for is just a jumping ground for clutter and cupboard's treats. So do you really want to have that big furniture there? Do you really want to move that upstairs to just take up space? So we gave that to her, and she's going to pick that up, or we're going to help her with it, because it's very heavy and not so easy to just transport to her. So it's still here, but the dresser is at her house, the makeup table is at our house, and she had an old little dresser that I could use upstairs in the guest room instead. So we rearranged a lot of things, and that made me kind of want to take room by room, go room by room and organize and know what we have in here. And yeah, started with the with the laundry room, and then it just made me inspired to keep going. And yeah, I was a little stressed about all the couch stuff, but it's a very luxurious problem. Where can I fit 3 couches? You know, it's silly. But I'm starting to get really, I just have it up here with storing things and having lots of things. And there's a lot of furniture that just was here when we moved in, which I'm grateful for, and we're lucky because it has enabled us to just slowly switch things out. But there's things that are like, we don't really need this, but it was his great grandma, so we can't really get rid of it and stuff like that. But now I'm like, I just really, really feel the need to at least know what we have inside of all those freaking things we need to take care of, rearrange things in a way that makes sense for us. So that's the reasoning for doing all of this initially, because we were getting a new couch. That didn't happen. Now I have entered nesting super ultra edition. I don't know, just crazy. I want to go through every room. And I'm finished with the upstairs guest room. I'm finished with the upstairs bathroom, the downstairs the new room, and the laundry room. So that's 4 rooms. And in this vlog, I think I will finish the upstairs living room, and I want to finish the dresser and just organize a couple of things there in the nursery. But the nursery will not be finished in this vlog, or I don't know if it will be finished in the nesting series. It will definitely be a part 2 where I go through the kitchen and living room and things like that. It doesn't need to be ready. I feel a little overwhelmed. It feels like everyone just have everything ready before the baby comes. I will keep adding things there before she's born and after she's born. I want to have more clothes ready, obviously, some more essential things. And I guess I will just show every now and then the things that I do, and I can show you when it's as finished as possible before she arrives. But I think I don't have an aspiration of having like a big baby nursery reveal. But I want to hang up her pictures. I do want to get a bed. I do want to have all the things that she needs in there pretty finished before she's born. And then I don't have an aspiration of just filling it up with lots of things. So yeah, that's that. So just wanted to explain that before continuing. So now we're going to build the dresser, and then I'm going to tackle the upstairs living room. So I hope you like it. I know this vlog is very long, It's just since I go back and forth in each room, I just wanted to finish at least those rooms that I already shown now in this vlog, and then I hope it can give you something. I hope it can make you inspired to declutter yourself and organize, and you may be able to relate to it if you're having a baby as well.
Could be falling in love just about anyone. All I want is just to know you. It's just to hang around, walk on the same ground.
So my husband finished this yesterday. This is supposed to be on one of the sides, but we didn't, it wasn't like it was described, so we're just gonna put it on whenever we bathe her. Yeah, I wanted to time lapse, but he basically built it alone because was so tired after basically no sleep. So he finished it, and let's not pretend that I would be the biggest help here anyway. It has wheels, so we can move it to the shower and fill it and empty it, and then we can just, here's the little bathtub. This is cute, a little scary, but it's cute, and we can just try it and also use some sheets that we can throw away. And yeah, we got this as a Christmas gift from my mother-in-law and her partner. And you can fill it with diapers and just things she needs. And when we don't want to use it as a dressing table anymore, it also has a top that we can use. So yeah, now things are really starting to get more baby prepped here. But as you can see, I don't really have much things in it yet, but I have some towels downstairs in that little changing table, so I can maybe move it up here or get some more, but I guess it will be more practical to have the towels and stuff here. I didn't show you, but I started to prepare some things that I need in my hospital bag. It's early, but I'm just trying to buy a couple of things, these wipes for pain, it's aloe vera and stuff, this little cream for my nipples that I started to use in the first trimester because they were so painful, but now it's not really anymore. So I used it before the baby actually came, but it's, yes, something a lot of people use when breastfeeding. I bought this big packet of cooling pads. I guess I can have in the bathroom, in the dresser as well, and I want to have some of them with me at the hospital. I might get some there. This was freaking expensive, by the way, but yeah, at least I have them. And I bought these because they were supposed to be helpful for breastfeeding. So some people said, oh, you should really have that, and then other people said, why did you get that? And I don't know why I got that, at least not in the wrong size. They're way too big. I was measuring totally wrong. I think it's for the baby to get better grip. But yeah, I can't use these. I don't think I'm going to buy more of those either before I know if I need them. Maybe they have some in the hospital. But yeah, now it's a failure. There's a lot of things that I buy that some people say is essential and other people say, why the heck? So that's a little confusing. Time to just empty out all the trash, and things make a little more sense now. Okay, holding the camera now at the end of this video because I didn't like the angle, and I probably have a very pretty coffee teeth right now. But yeah, that was part 1 of the big declutter / nesting video series. I found it really helpful to just start and get an overview of what kind of baby items I have. And I don't know, it just felt relieving to organize my living space. But don't you worry, if you don't have the energy to declutter your kitchen drawer, whatever, your baby won't care. It's just, I don't know. I felt a burst of energy, I felt inspired to do it, and it just kept going. So that's what I did, and it really helped me to, yeah, get an overview of what I have and start to put things where it's supposed to be and feel more prepared and ready. So yeah, I hope that you liked the video, and I will see you again in part 2. Bye!